Hello again, I'm Matthew Brown and good to be joining you for our Saturday of racing live on Sky. The venues that you will be seeing today are Doomben, Moonee Valley, Victoria Park, and all races live from Perth from Belmont Park, where conditions today are fine and fast and the rail is out 6 metres the entire course. The big program today is at Doomben with the Doomben Cup and the BTC Sprint among the features.
And the inside barrier is number 8, so I've had no luck at all. But, you know, from the 8 gate he's going to jump and probably go back again, and young Adams rode him very well last start, and he's just got to have a bit of luck through running, and he's going to be in the finish as well because his last one was terrific.
Your other chances, each way chances to the others, General Patton, Cove Director, Dersian.
They're set to go and they're racing. And Matani's out the back, is he, in the early part? He's back last. The favourites come out. He didn't jump all that well. He's second last, trying to drive through the field. So the favourites in trouble soon as the gates open. On settling down, it's Al Carazone, the leader. Courts in Session goes up second. Difficult third on the inside of Rapidash. Another 2 lengths away, Penetrator on the outside of Sam's Dream. A length and a half, Matani gone to midfield, but now he's pratted out 3 deep on the outside of Dr. Hennessy. Hammar's back on the fence. One promoted, followed by Free Spins, Pecan Lady, Remy, and Floria's last of all. They're coming to the 700 metres mark, and Courts in Session went clear of the field. He's a length and a half the Difficult. Oh, there's trouble back on the field, and at the 600, Courts in Session leads by 1. Difficult second. Rapidash. Here's Matani. By golly, he's had a hard run. He's out 4 deep, coming to the corner. Then Penetrator. Promoted's getting on to Matani's back and coming into it, and then Dr. Hennessy. Courts in Session leads in the straight. Tackled by Difficult. Matani still there, would you believe? 2 lengths away, Promoted. Free Spins coming down the outside. Matani just in front of Difficult. Here's Free Spins, Promoted in the middle. Matani the leader, 100 to go. Promoted and Free Spins coming at Matani. Matani's just in front. Promoted will have a dive at him. He's missed him, Matani. That is the biggest restricted win I've ever seen. Matani beats Promoted. Free Spins third. Photo fourth. Sam's Dreams up there with Difficult. Then Hammer, Courts in Session. Dr. Hennessy, Rapidash, Remy. A long way back in the field came Floria, Pecan Lady, and Penetrator has pulled up at the tail of the field, and he's far lap in another era. How did he do that? How did he do that? He come out of the gates and half buckled. He was last. He went 4 deep all the way. He tackled the leaders in the straight, and then he's held them off to win. That is the biggest restricted win I have seen, I reckon, in the 10 years I've been back to broadcasting, or 11, whatever it is. I've never seen a win like that. Not against those sort of horses. I mean, they're top-class restricted horses. They're top-class 6 horses. The second horse Promoted run a place in the size last year, didn't he? Of a TJ Smith. Oh, that's unbelievable. I'll give you the numbers. 8, 2, 7 and 4. 4 was fourth, and that was Difficult. The numbers are 8, 2, 7 and 4. Number 8, Matani, pays 250, 150. Imagine how far he'd have won by if he jumped. 250, 150, 8 Matani. 2 Promoted pays 220. 7 Free Spins pays 320. Quinella pays 10.90. The trifecta paid $195.90. Gee, this is a good horse. He's by Dane Win, out of a mare called Ander Hug. She was a very good mare herself. Jimmy Atkins trained her. She won a number of races. He's a 4-year-old brown gelding. That's his 13th start for his 5th win. He's run 4 placings. He's trained by John Wallace, and Gavin McKeon has been able to get this home by a very, very narrow margin. The winner scored by a short head. A short head, 3/4 of a length between second and third. The time was 1:18.57, home in 35.86. Well, that is unbelievable. Yeah, they just don't do that. Horses can't do that. Not here anyway. You can't get... How many in the race? How many were there? 14. He's 14th when they go 100 metres. Then from the half mile onwards must have been... Well, he was 3 deep going up to the first corner. Then he was 4 deep down the side. And then he had the audacity... Oh, we've lost a horse here too, haven't we? There's one broken down. I've missed one. Al Carazone. Yeah, Al Carazone didn't complete the course, if you wanted to know what happened to him. And he's not in a very good way. But getting back to Matani, he just circled him, and then he kept going. He's unbelievable. All right. 8, 2, 7 and 4, they're the numbers. We'll send you correct weight as soon as it becomes available after the running here of race number 1.
Amazing effort, thanks. Tote at $2.30 as we join Alf Matthews, his late mail for race 1.
And the same thing applies here on course. Happy Strike is the favourite. nevertheless much better on course as opposed to the tote at the moment. But I'm very, very impressed with his appearance. Really has.
Moonee Valley. Racing in the first, and Dan Rigo absolutely flew out on the outside and will try and cross and lead ahead of Sheer Revenge. Away quickly is Transact, and also up there too is Dan's Princess, who's going to settle down in third or fourth, with Ali Shuffle improving as they come to the first turn. And then a break of about 4 or 5 to Happy Strike, who's given them a fair start around that bend on the outside of Royal Fire. And back last is Our Voltage. Dan Rigo at the 750 leads from Dan's Princess, Ali Shuffle 3 out, 1.5 Sheer Revenge, who's right behind the leader in fourth place. Transact around it. Happy Strike off and running 3 deep, followed by Royal Fire and Our Voltage. 500 left to go as they go by the school now, and Dan Rigo joined by Dan's Princess. Ali Shuffle 3 wide, then a length and a half to Happy Strike, getting up to fourth, and also running on wide. He's 4 deep coming around the turn, but continuing to work home. Sheer Revenge right behind the leader, badly held up. Happy Strike coming around the turn, goes up and takes the lead from Dan Rigo. Sheer Revenge is getting a run on the inside. Happy Strike has wobbled right out to the middle of the track, and he's under the whip, but now leading narrowly. Transact and Our Voltage are coming home, and Sheer Revenge on the inside. Happy Strike out wide. Sheer Revenge the inside. Sheer Revenge has got up on the inside and won it. Happy Strike has thrown his chance away in the straight. He's in a photo for the minor end of the prize out there in company with Our Voltage, and next is Transact, a break to Dan Rigo, and they were trailed further back to Royal Fire, Dan's Princess, Ali Shuffle. Stand by for numbers. Sheer Revenge was bolting behind the leader coming around the turn, and the run came and he duly took it very strongly. Happy Strike wobbled very badly out wide on the course, and he's thrown away his chance of winning. He looked the winner at the home turn, but he got out wide there and just continued to drift out, and that has thrown away his chance. 7 is first. Sheer Revenge 14.70 and 3.20. Second goes to 1, Happy Strike, will pay 1.10, and third, number 10, Our Voltage, has got up for third, and that makes it 7, 1 and 10. The fourth place going to Transact. The dividend for Our Voltage, $22.30. This horse ran a battling effort last time out behind General Baton, his stablemate. His form before that was very good. Didn't have much luck in a race in Adelaide, and his first run for the stable was back at the commencement of this campaign when he ran third at the Hillside track. Was a huge run on that occasion. So he's delivered here today, and a handsome trifecta coming up. 14.70, 3.20 the winner, 1.10 second, and $22.30 for the third place to Our Voltage, who I thought was a little bit disappointing the other day at Bendigo. His run before that was very, very good indeed at Seymour when he made up a lot of ground. Just might not have run the 1400 the other day.
So good luck to them, and this is what this race is named. Rex Slip has got Au Chocolat in the race, and she looked very well going to the start. Rex, good chance?
I think she is, Chris. She's done exceptionally well from the first up run.
Murphy Brown's colours, the flashy colours of black, white and red. All set to go. Diamonds and Chalk just moved a tad. Settles now. And they're racing it now, and Diamonds and Chalk off the inside was one of the first to go. Hurricane Perry began quickly, so did Star Groom, and Kai Chow's going forward in the early part, and so too is Potter. When they go past the 1,000, Hurricane Perry joined by Star Groom, and Kai Chow's 3 out to the first corner. Lord D goes up, makes a line of 4. Now the favourite, Diamonds and Chalk's getting that gun run. 5th over on the inside. He's on the inside of Potter. Helter Skelter's out 3 deep. Another length and a half further back, Au Chocolat in the inside of Count Ivor, followed by St Nico around Arrow Sweep, and then Specially Made, Nadim's Image last. 500 metres to go. Hurricane Perry on the inside and Kai Chow lead. Now Diamonds and Chalk is slipping up on the fence. He's in the same spot he was the other day. Now Boss will try and get out of him on the point of the corner. He's got Star Groom and Lord D outside him, but he's got room, and Diamonds and Chalk, the favourites, out in the clear now. 300 to go. Hurricane Perry leads. Kai Chow, Diamonds and Chalk. Au Chocolat's trying to get out inside Diamonds and Chalk. Boss left it it there. Inside the 100, it's Hurricane Perry, tackled by Diamonds and Chalk. St. Nico and Helter Skelter late. Diamond and Chalks grabs the lead close to home. Diamond and Chalks just gets in, beats St. Nico. Photo third, Potter's in it, so is Hurricane Perry, and all in a bunch are Chocolate and Helter Skelter, Specially Made, and Nadim's Image. Count Ivor behind those. So too then is Arrow Sweep. Kai Chow's up with that bunch from Lord D, followed by Specially Made, and last home in the race is Star Groom. Oh, that is a magnificent piece of riding. It might only be a restricted 3-year-old race here, but that was an absolute beautiful piece of horse riding and race riding. Watch Boss lead the right of Chocolate. Just gave him enough room. The horse got his head through. Boss said, well, you can get your head through, and that's as far as you're going. He said to Chris Muntz, get the heck out of there. This is I've got the running here. If you want to get out, you push me out of the road. He just pushed him straight back in, and then he nursed it to Hurricane Perry, and in the end, there wasn't a lot in the tank at the finish, but it's got home to win. Beautiful rider. He's a beautiful rider, Boss. He is a beautiful rider. The numbers are here. I better give you those. Now, it's 5, 13, 7, 11. 5, 13, 7, 11. 5 Diamonds and Chalk, Glen Boss. 13 St. Nico's second, Ronnie Gultz. 7 third Hurricane Perry, Gavin McKeon. 11 was fourth Potter, ridden by Jim Byrne.
Well, that's why he's one of the best and why he's won about 9 Group 1 races this season. Glen Boss getting Diamonds and Chalk home. Super Tab divs are almost complete. 129.90, same again, or just a little bit less, 30 cents less for the exacta. Trifecta's 1,000 new, Mr. Fittler and Tops Off. $1.90 for Mr. Fittler and $2.50 for Tops Off. So you can have a closer look at these horses.
For Adrian Garraway locked away, and Fra Magic will be the last up for Danny Crozier. 3,200 the journey here. They jump 12 hurdles, 6 in each circuit. And they are all in and set to go. Mr. Fittler drawn the inside, going for his 4th hurdle and win in a row, and he jumps out well on the inside, leading from Karazi. Metatron, Blue Star dropped in behind them early. Tops Off stays out wide to have a good look at the jumps early, and he hopped over that one in about midfield. Fra Magic on his outside. Pretty tightly bunched at the 2nd hurdle now, and it's Mr. Fittler near the inside, with Metatron going up wide on the course to head him and takes the lead into the back straight. Tops Off around Karazi next, and they're trailed by Blue Star, and Fra Magic's a length away last of all. Not a lot of speed about as they enter the back straight the first time for a hurdle down there, and the leader is Metatron for Adam Trinder, about a length clear. Tops Off racing wide still. He jumped it in 2nd placing with a good leap. In 3rd spot down closer to the inside is the favourite Mr. Fittler, and Karazi's in the middle. 2.5 lengths away to Blue Star and Fra Magic last. Up to the top turn, around 2,600 to go as they sweep up the side now, and there's a double on the school side of the course with Metatron in front. Tops Off wide and 2nd. Karazi on the outside of Mr. Fittler as they come to the first of a double there. Then came Fra Magic 2nd last, and on the inside of him Blue Star. Here's the 2nd of this double up the side, and Metatron being joined by Tops Off. 3 lengths away Mr. Fittler. He's enjoying a good trail and he's settled well. Karazi 4th on his outside, and then Blue Star, and last Fra Magic. Metatron came up to the top turn, the leader. He's out by about a length and a half. 2nd at the moment is Tops Off. Mr. Fittler's just right behind him now as he's dropped onto the rail on Tops Off. Next, Karazi on the outside as they balance for the hurdle in front of the stands, and in behind them Blue Star and Fra Magic. Metatron over that jump out by 2 lengths. He's just getting off the track a little bit as he hurdles. He's out by 2 lengths. Tops Off is 2nd. Mr. Fittler 1.5 behind him, and the favourites are staying in touch of one another. Karazi outside Blue Star, and now Fra Magic's last. Nearly done a circuit. They leave the straight and head down to the jumping course once more. About 1,600 left to go, and 6 hurdles still to jump. And Metatron the leader by 1.5. Tops Off 2nd. 2 Mr. Fittler. 1 Blue Star. Karazi now back 2nd last, and Fra Magic first of the double coming up. Metatron the leader. Oh, Mr. Fittler didn't get over that one well. Here's the next one coming up. He's out wide at it. Put in a better leap, but Metatron fell. Metatron fell, and Mr. Fittler got tangled up with him and he's been brought down. Favourite's been brought down by Metatron when he fell at the hurdle up near the 1200 metres. Well, they presented the race to Tops Off now. He comes along towards the hurdle down the back and he leads by 2 lengths. Karazi goes to second. Here's this one. Tops Off by 2, Karazi. Third, Fra Magic, and 6 lengths away is Blue Star under the whip and last of all. Tops Off went round the turn at the 800 metre mark by 2 lengths. He's got 3 to get over now. He leads from Karazi, who's hard ridden second. Fra Magic sticking on determinedly third the inside and about 8 lengths to Blue Star. Tops Off went to the third last one, leapt it well. Karazi second, 3 lengths away now. Then Fra Magic holding down third. Here's the second last. Tops Off, good leap. His margin extending. He's now by 4. Karazi second, 3 lengths away Fra Magic and 10 lengths to Blue Star. 1 to get over around the turn though, and it's Tops Off with an unassailable lead. He's going to corner by 6 lengths to Karazi and a similar margin away Fra Magic and Blue Star, but into the straight now, and Tops Off looking for an unbeaten 4 out of 4 at his hurdle debut. He comes to the last. Tops Off draws to the last one. Over it he goes, wrapping through it. Karazi's hit it second and then Fra Magic, but Tops Off went down and won easily. It was given to him on a plate and he took it handsomely. It's Tops Off by 6. Karazi second, Fra Magic third, Blue Star the last to complete the course. Metatron took a very, very heavy fall at the hurdle near the 1100 metres and Mr. Fittler got caught up with him and unfortunately he was brought down at that point of the race. Both of the riders, I'm sure, are okay and we'll let you know. And certainly I can see Brad McLean, Metatron's rider Adam Trinder. He's disappeared from my view at the moment, but as soon as I find out something there I'll let you know. Numbers are 4, 1 and 6. Fourth in number 3 in time 3 minutes and 39 seconds, 3 minutes 39. Mr. Fittler just had nowhere to go up that Dean Street side. He'd made a botch of the first of that double and then he just got caught up when Metatron fell and he had nowhere at all to hide and down he went, unfortunately, for the favourite punters. And at that point the race was just given to Tops Off and he made it his own, scoring in very easy style. 3 minutes 39, numbers 4, 1, 6 and 3. What was so anticipated ended up being tremendously disappointing. Okay, third event on the card is the Metropolitan Hotel Handicap, and we take out 1, 15 and 16. 1, 15 and 16, race number 3 due at 1:25.
Was certainly a shame to see that good jumper come down, but it was unavoidable for Mr. Fittler. There was absolutely nothing he could do when that horse came down.
Hurdle. 15 and 6, all nice horses.
All right, Larry, in the ring, Pearly King's out about 3 points, as is Levante. Skador's out a couple of points as well. Midnight Avenue, no real money for it. It's out a couple of points. Panola also out a couple of points too. Nice value there. Messiah has been kept steady. Paralo's out 3 points. Pickablue is the firm favourite. And down the bottom there, Written Journey, being kept safe, is out 1 point in the ring. One of the good each-way chances in the race is Paralo, Darryl Gollan.
Bruce McLaughlin. All set. Gates open off and racing. Pickablue is the first to leave the gates. He's got his head in front after 50 yards. Massign so equal and Paralo's going for speed and so is Levante. And have a look at the power past the 1,000 going up to the first corner. And it's Massign on the inside and Paralo leading Levante third. And there's your favourite Pickablue straight to the box seat, fourth defence. 1 to so equal, followed by Rule Shiraz. 2 Written Journey in midfield. Forcibly's on the rails. 2 Skador, 2 Pearly Kings inside Panola. And then Wingrove and Midnight Avenue is last. 600 metres left to go. Paralo 1, Levante a half, Messiah. 3 parts of a length to Pickablue trying to get away from the fence. He does so now. And then so equal wide. Rule Shiraz getting up on the fence. Written Journey slewed deep on the corner. And then forcibly and further back Skador, Pearly Kings. Paralo and Levante lead for home. 350 out. Pickablue's on their backs after them now. Messiah's on the inside, followed by Rule Shiraz and Written Journey down the outside. Levante hit the lead, 200 to go. Messiah whacking away. Pickablue, Written Journey and Panola's coming 8. Levante, Messiah tackled by Written Journey. And what's this? Wingrove flashing along the fence. Written Journey grabs the lead. Written Journey from a photo between Wingrove and Messiah. Levante's probably fourth, just in front of Pickablue and Panola. Royal Shiraz close up, followed by Forcibly, Pearly King, Skador. A long way back in the field then we've got Midnight Avenue, followed by Paralo and So Equal as last of all. It was a quiet tip this morning, this horse, and it's got home. Number 15, Written Journey, ridden by Stephen King, is the winner. Number 15, Written Journey, will pay $6.70 and $2.60. Now, second, the race goes to 10, Messiah. He's battled hard to get second. And third goes to 3, Wingrove, which was diving along the fence. Wingrove was held up for a while in the straight looking for a run, and eventually had to slew straight back to the inside. In the meantime, Levante, Messiah and Picker Blue were whacking away. Written Journey was claiming them, and then in the end, Wingrove dived back to the inside, but Written Journey had grabbed the lead close to home and had gone home to win. The favourite Picker Blue had every possible chance. Now, the numbers are 15, 10, 3 and 2. 2's run fourth, and that's Levante. The dividends, 15 Written Journey pays $6.70, $2.60. 10 Messiah pays $2.40, and 3 Wingrove pays $12.40. The Quinella paid $32, and the trifecta has paid $1,147.10. Nice sort of a horse, this. Written Journey by Maroon, the Great Britain sire, out of a mare called Vane Rema. He's a 4-year-old chestnut stallion, trained by Robert Smurden and ridden by Stephen King. Well, in the first 100 metres of the race, the 5 of them wanted to lead, and from the 14 gate, King was able to just let this fall out of the gates and plonked it midfield, went off the fence. Wanted to slew a little bit sideways about the 500 metres mark, but got to the outside.
Better track conditions here today will suit him better. Got good speed, drawn effectively, and looks as if it has trained on quite nicely. Ahead of number 9, Tantat's Secret, again very impressive, winning on debut at Ballarat. We'll get
County. He's related to Native Jazz. Coming up now into the line is Hollow Bullet. It's ready. Out wide of Marzotto stands well. And here's Sunreaver about to come up. Sunreaver showed a lot of pace to lead them at Caulfield. It was a heavy track there, worse than the surface they're racing on here today. Dunmere's to move up into the line, and also out behind the gates is Mango Daiquiri. Sunreaver, the one they work on here at the moment. 3:30 for Tantat Secret, still shorter on track. It was a good victory by Tantat Secret at Ballarat. Sat just off the pace on a rain-affected track and really hit the line solidly. Wanted to lay in a bit, but he pulled right away from his rivals. Has a tongue tie on today. Now, Sunreaver comes up next to Hollow Bullet, so they're nearly ready. Dunmere is coming in now for Eddie Wilkinson. To the one run for a second at Geelong. And then Mango Daiquiri will complete it. Previous the hurdle won by Tops Off, and the first was taken out by Sheer Revenge. Nearly ready. Mango Daiquiri will come up and complete the line at the 1200 metres. Third event of the day. Mango Daiquiri coming in. Rory Breaker standing well in gate number 1. Line looks good here for the third event. No, there's something moving around down near the inside, and that's prompted the starter Bob McCarroll to get down and come around and have a closer inspection just what's going on there. From this angle it's impossible to tell, but it's a horse drawn somewhere near the inside, I think, that they're looking at. Rory Breaker has the inside now. Here it is backed out. It's Golden Dreamer from gate number 3 that they're ordering to be trotted around to make sure all is well. Ricky Cartwright down on the ground now. He's okay. He hasn't been hurt in whatever the incident was over there at the 1200. And Golden Dreamer now under the eye of the vet, who's been kept busy here so far today. He had to withdraw Catboy earlier in the piece when he got injured coming onto the track. And now Golden Dreamer under the vet's inspection. Make sure he's right to run. Having his first start here out of the Louise Spinella yard. He was a $28,000 buy at the Melbourne Premier Sale, but the siren is sounding, and that suggests that they'll be waiting for another day to make a debut here with Golden Dreamer. So waiting the announcement to come through now.
Golden Dreamer number 3 at 128.
1:28 on Vet's advice. Golden Dream is out, and they're off and racing at the 1200 metres immediately. And the first out is Marzotto on the outside in the orange colours, and beginning fast in the early stages too, Hollow Bullet. And driving up along the fence there is Powwow to make a line of 3. Just off them, Tantat Secret, 3 lengths away in the pink colours, with Peel going up on the outside. And over on the fence, Rory Breaker around the 800 turn. Next in the field, making ground out wider, was Captain Zero from Dunmere's. And they were followed by Let's Spend Big, who's taking off wide out around remarkably. Sunreaver ridden right off the pace today, is back at the end, and Mango Daiquiri is last of all. By the 600 metre mark they race now. Hollow Bullet on the inside, and on its outside is Marzotto, with going up Peel making a line of 3, and deep out is Let's Spend Big, 4 deep. About a length and a half further back in the field is Powwow, hard ridden on the inside. Tantat Secret's making ground, and then came Captain Zero up to the turn, and Hollow Bullet is the leader, and against the fence is kicking about a length and a half in front now from Mazzato, who looks to be beaten, and then Tantat Secret into third placing. The rest are making no ground. Hollow Bullet's about 2 lengths in front. Tantat Secret starting to lengthen now. Hollow Bullet tied, he's wobbling around a bit. Tantat Secret dive, just missed, I'd say. Hollow Bullet from Tantat Secret. Photo finish, 3 lengths away. Dunmere's has finished hard, and also with it Marzotto. They've hit it for third place together, followed by Mango Daiquiri, who's made ground, and then came Sunreaver, and just behind them was Captain Zero remarkably, and a long break to Peel and Powwow, followed then by Rory Breaker, and Let's Spend Big, after being trapped wide, was last in. Photo finish here. Oh gee, that horse on the outside has got very, very close, hasn't it? Stand by for it. It's a photo finish. Hollow Bullet really walked in the last little bit. Tantat Secret's had a dive at it. It's got a lot closer than I first thought. It's got it. Yep, 9 has got it. Tantat Secret. 9's got up on the outside. Tantat Secret. It's just grabbed Hollow Bullet right on the wire to score a narrow win. 9 Tantat Secret has got there in the nick of time to beat Hollow Bullet by a nose on the post. And third is also quite close. Dunmere's is prominent there, and it's got third, number 12. So 9, 10 and 12. And fourth in went to number 5, Marzotto. 9, 10, 12 and 5. And the time of 1:13.6. Hollow Bullet did all the work in front, railed away from them at the home turn, and looked home and hosed 100 metres from home, but it really got the staggers on the post, and Tantat Secret has got there right in the nick of time in the absolute last stride to score and keep an unbeaten record. Won easily at Ballarat. He really had to dig in this afternoon to get home. Trained by Doug Harrison, ridden by Blake Shin, Tantat Secret, the son of Secret Savings and My Juliet, who's by Canny Lad, has got through the ground best to score a last bound win. 9, 10 and 12, fourth in number 5 in the third. Race 4, Nicholas Ryan rides 14 Ribbon-Chelly. Dale Smith is on number 8, Garner. Scratchings of 5, 7 and 12. We start the quaddie race 4 at 2 o'clock.
All right, Greg, thank you. A bit of a tricky finish there, a tight one, but Tantat Secret. Now, 2 starts for 2 wins. Yeah, the outside horse was a little bit deceptive. Victoria Park is coming up, race number...